Hello YouTube, Blade here, and this is Agrar Simulator 2011 or Agricultural Simulator 2011. Welcome. I've been playing this game before, and then I stopped. I played Agricultural Simulator 2013, and I had 2 seasons of that, or a series of that, and it turns out the game is just way too buggy to be able to play, at least for me. There is a patch on its way out. 1.0.0.7 or something like that. I don't know if it will fix the issues that I'm having. I just noted that I am really not in the mood of playing that game, and working up towards harvesting my crop, and then find out that I don't really get anything out of it. There is no progression or anything like that. So I figure, why not go back to Agricultural Simulator 2011. Actually, a friend of mine suggested that we play this game a little bit. So we've been doing some multiplayer, but right now I'm starting off fresh. So this game is very similar to both Farming Simulator and 2013 and Agricultural Simulator 2013. But it's graphic wise, it's more in line with Agricultural Simulator, of course, and all those things, and it is stable. The helper is really helping, the people you hire, Ewan or things like that. So let's get started. You start off with a small farm like this. I don't know the map, the press to check the map if there is one even. And this is my garage. It can hold a few vehicles and a few extensions. This is my gas tank, which I need to fill up as well. And that thing is my wash station that I also need to install. These are my silos. There is no icon on the silos just yet, but as soon as I put something in, there will be an icon showing on the silo to tell me, what is in each silo. So once I'm, when I'm emptying it out again to sell it or to plant or whatever I want to do with it, I'll know which silo to go to. There's also this place here, which is where you store hay and such for your animals. And over here, let's run a little bit. You have 6 of these containment units, or fenced off areas, which is where you will keep your livestock, if you're going to have livestock, that is. That's totally up to you. For me, I'm going to start off by actually purchasing a tractor. Or actually, I will purchase 2 tractors. This is my place, little green barn, and then we have the long river and behind the bench. But I will not buy either of those because they're way too expensive. I start off with 700,000 euros. It's the 1st January 2011 and 10 a.m. It's a bit cloudy, but it's okay. I don't mind. It allows you to skip ahead a few hours, 3 hours, 6 hours, and the next day. And as you can see, I have tractors 0 of 2 in the garage, small extension 0 of 6, and big extension 0 of 2. And then we have 6 compartments. Occupancy is empty, and this is the storage for the silos. And as you can see, it's empty as well. And the fields, I own 2 fields. I own A15 and A17. I can see the prices on the field here if I were to sell them, which I will not do because farming is the backbone of this game. And then the workers. I have none hired, none is idle, and none is busy. And then you have these icons here, which is the upgrade icons. So I can upgrade a garage, like upgrade size. It costs 52,000 to upgrade it to a slightly bigger one, and then the price increase as well. And then you have the repair shop, because items do get damaged here in this game. You have a car wash because items again will get very dirty, and the fuel reservoir. I don't even have a fuel reservoir, so we need that as well. There we go. And it can now hold 500 units, but that is not really much because fuel is being wasted or used quite a lot. So that's the upgrade we're going to do, and then we fill this by left clicking or right clicking. Let's see, we cannot do that. So left click is to increase, and then right click is to decrease. But we're gonna fill it up to the max. It's not that expensive. Yes. Now the price is increasing though. And then the other icons here is this is your list of tractors, combines and extensions. And again, this is the list here. This icon here is, you press that to be able to buy the things. And it might seem low now. I only have like one Lexion 520 combine available, but as time progresses you will get more items available. The same thing here. I have one trailer, one plow, one seeder, cultivator, slurry bale, sprayer, a cutting unit and a front weight. That's all that is available now, but as time progresses I will be able to get a bigger plow, for example, maybe a bigger cultivator and all that. So right now I'm just going to buy 2 of these big tractors. They're not the biggest, but they are big enough for me, so I'm going to do that. And one thing I need to buy is an extension. So I need a plow, of course, because here you need to do all the stuff in the field, and I also need a cultivator, so I do that. Okay, now if we go back here you will see that I have 2 tractors out of 2 in the barn or in the garage, and then 2 out of 6 of the small extension. The big extensions is, I think it's things like the cutter heads or the seeder and things like that, you know, big stuff. So we can also hire a worker. I'm gonna skip ahead a little bit. Okay, and this is where this game is really good. I can select that EUN is going to take one of the tractors that is located in the garage. The tractors need to be in the garage, as well as whatever extension you give him. It has to be in the garage for your helper to be able to pick it up. We don't want any front extension on it. We just want a back extension, and we want him to do the plow, right? And now we can select the field he's going to be working on. So we press that and you tell him, yeah, go for field A15 and then start. So he picks up all the stuff that you told him to get, and he's going to make his way to field 15, which is let's see, where are we? There's the garage. The field 15 is over here. It's this one. So he's going to plow this field for you. As you can see at the lower right, it's cultivating, non-selected, and then the fertilize 0%, plowing 0, cultivate 0, and sow 0%. So Ewan will come over here and get started on this job, which is very nice of him. I appreciate his hard effort. But let's get back to the menu while he's doing that. And here you have the 6 compartments which I show you, this fenced off areas. So you have room for 6 different types of animals, and there are a lot of animals. There are bulls, chickens, cows, deer, donkey, goat, geese or gooses, no, geese, horses, pigs, rabbits, sheep. And the funny thing, or the nice thing about this one, is that an animal will multiply. So, and as they get better, they increase in price. And I do believe that deer is a good animal to purchase. I'm not sure, I could be mistaken. But if you buy deer, let's say I buy 20 of those, just to, you know, for fun, that's gonna cost me, I have room for 80, but let's buy, yeah, it's only 10,000, so buy 40 deer like that. Yes, I want that. Now I need to select food. I don't have it's only available wheat at this time. Wheat and barley is the only thing that is available for me to plant, so this is also the only food type that is available for my animals. And it tells me here that this type of food is not suitable for this type of animal, and I have no wheat. So I need to go to my silos, this one, and I need to purchase some wheat. Now I will purchase the seeder can hold 1 unit, which is 1,000 liters. So I will get 5 of those. There we go. So now we have wheat in the storage soil over here, and if we move closer to it, you will see, hopefully, there is an icon. Yeah, you can just get it, if you see it from the haze or the, yeah, there's an icon there of the wheat, which is nice. So back to the animal, and you select the food and wheat. Wheat is a grass originated from the fertile crescent region of the Near East, but now cultivated worldwide. So we have selected food, and then we have 50% occupancy. Status is excellent. Age is 1, which is very good. So we feed him, we remove the manure, and we clean the animals or the area. This status here, it will go down if you do not feed them on a regular basis, remove the manure on a regular basis, or clean them on a regular basis. The price here is how much they sell for. So it's dropped 0.85%. I mean, I paid more for them than I would get for selling them. But the age here is not going to take a full year, but the age here, the higher it is, up to a certain, I think it's up to 12, then the price here would maybe be like 2,000. And as I said, they will probably increase in numbers as well. So that is all those things that is available at this time. Now we have one worker out there. He is plowing the field, and he's got started on that a little bit. Well, he has just got started. He is a bit slow, of course, because he is a worker. But as you can see, he is doing like 2% of the field so far. I will not let him do all the job by himself, and I will not hire another worker to do the rest of the job, but rather I will get started on this. So I will pick up the cultivator, which is a small cultivator. Well, one thing I don't really like about this game is how you're handling the bales, because its graphics, sorry, not the physics of this is I guess it's tricky to make some objects when it comes to physics work properly, but at the best this is probably what the best they can do. And as you'll see here, he is not doing like a farming simulator where he's just taking the next line next to it. He is actually going halfway down the field. As you can see, this is where he started, and then move halfway down the field to get started on that path. That way he's always the equal distance away when he turns. Once you get the bigger machines and all that, you really appreciate them doing that, because they will definitely help in the process of working the fields. And it's a smart way. When I saw Farming Simulator 2013, I noticed that the workers do it differently. I don't know which way the proper or the real farmers do it, but I do believe that they do it the same way as Ewan here is doing it. Again, to save time and not have to, back up and all those things. So I'm going to help out over here. So I'm going to lower this here, and as you can see, the ground underneath became a different color. And a thing about this one that isn't part of Agricultural Simulator 2013 is the fact that the soil now is dark brown. That is because it's moist. He is using the plow to tear up the soil. But if I were to leave it for a bit, it will get lighter brown, so the color would change. And you can also see that behind me, if you look between the tractor and the cultivator, you will see that the soil is getting lighter and also a different texture than the ones that is unworked on the side. And that's very good. It makes it very easy to see, along with the information on the right above the speedometer, what stage of the process you're at. You don't have to be super accurate, and make sure you do every little scrap, because as soon as you do 100%, that's it. You don't need to do more, even though you left some areas unattended. Now when we're coming into the end here, you will notice a red flash mark showing up at the bottom of the screen. There, you see it? That means that I am trying to work with this extension in a place where it's not suitable, and it will take damage. As you can see, I'm not transporting the Ulesoft 4, and damage is 0%. If I were to keep it down and just, take the turn or anything like that, it would definitely take damage over time, and it would need to be repaired. So for now, we're just going to take it easy. I don't know if I can go any faster. No, I exceeded the speed limit there. So tempomat 10 or 1 is a good speed for now. And this is what we're going to be doing for a bit. It takes a time. It's quite of a big field. I should have picked number 17. It's slightly smaller. And I will plant on both fields. I will plant wheat on this one and barley on the other one. And the fact that I didn't fill up my silo is, as I said, I don't really need to, because the little units of wheat that I have is more than enough, I think, actually, to seed this entire field. And then of course I need to buy some units of barley as well to seed the other field. In Farming Simulator 2013, when you have a worker doing the job for you, you don't really need to fill the seed or anything like that. I don't know if the same is true here, but I guess we can find it out. Maybe it's enough that you have to pay the worker money to work for you. Okay, we're moving up here. Let's see. And we're done on that field. We are trailing behind him, which is okay. I don't mind. So how about I end this episode here. You have seen, I've explained the controls. Well, I haven't explained the controls at all, actually, but I have explained to you the icons, the different buildings, and what you need to do, and things like that. And now you've seen how I told my worker to do something for me by plowing this field, and then I'm doing the cultivating. So how about we end the episode here? In the next episode you will see us do the planting, and possibly I will purchase more of the machines, because I do need to make sure I get more machines. And then we need to do, after the planting, it's time to spray it. I will not get manure, I will just spray it with water for now, because I don't have enough animals or the animal type sorted for that thing. So I will do this row, and then we will check in on the animals and see if we can find where the manure is being stored, if I have a manure tank somewhere on my property here. Yeah, let's see. Almost done. And as you can see, it leaves threads in the ground, tread marks or track marks. They will disappear after a while. There's only going to be so many of them, and then they disappear. So let's see. We have, cannot see that here. There's no refuel all. This is a neat trick. That way you don't have to drive the tractors to the fueling station here. There is also a fueling station in town and such things. So auto feeding, manure removal, all of this stuff, auto cleaning, cost a bunch of money, not interested in that. And we can upgrade the size, again, not interested in that. We need to save the money. But maybe I should get another type of animal. cow are females of the cattle, of course. So so if I get a bunch of cows, I also need a bull to make sure they really play nice together and grow up and have fun. Rabbits, no. I don't know where that is. Where can I check on the manure status? Let's see. Close this. You have this stupid. There. Stupid again. Can we close this? Close this? No, that wasn't the best. Never mind then. I was gonna look for the controls, but it doesn't matter. So I will end the episode here, and as I said, in the next episode we will do the planting and possibly spraying as well. I will advance time a little bit so you see how that's done. Again, I know this is an old game, but it's a fun game, so please bear with me. Until then, I'm Oberon Blade. This is Agricultural Simulator 2011. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.